Welcome. In this explainer, we're diving into the profound wisdom of the Shaolin master Heng to explore the path to self-mastery. We're going to learn how to quiet all that noise from the outside world and find some real clarity within ourselves.
So where do you even begin? Well, Heng suggests we start by looking at the very source of our goals. I mean, are we just chasing after things we think will make us happy, or are our actions an actual expression of who we already are? At the very heart of Heng's teaching is this simple but incredibly deep distinction: the difference between doing and being. It's a great question to ask yourself. Are you constantly striving to become someone you're not? Or are you living from a place that feels truly authentic?
This slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got doing, where your actions come from a feeling of lack, like you're trying to fill a void. But on the other side, you have being. That's when your actions are rooted in your core. There's nothing to add and nothing to take away. You're already complete.
And this is a total game changer. It forces us to get really honest and ask, are our goals a genuine expression of our purpose? Or are we just trying to build a new, improved version of ourselves to impress everybody else?
Okay, so let's say we've set a course from that place of being. The next big challenge is, how do you stay on it? Life is just full of distractions, right? Well, Heng identifies 5 key hindrances that can totally knock us off our path.
And here they are. Think of these as the 5 thieves of your attention. You've got sensory desires, that constant pull for more. Then there's ill will, which is that poison of resentment pushing things away. Dullness, that fog of just going through the motions. Restlessness, the itch of a mind that just can't be still. And of course, self-doubt, that inner critic that just loves to whisper, "You're not good enough."
So, how do we handle all these hindrances? The answer is incredibly simple, but man, it is not easy. We have to learn not to react. The idea is to become like a still lake, letting all the ripples of life pass by without disturbing the calm deep down. So every single time we give in to a craving or an aversion, we touch the water. We create a ripple inside ourselves. And these ripples might seem small, but trust me, they add up, and they drain our energy, pulling us off course. The real secret to staying on track isn't mastering the world around you, it's mastering your reactions to it.
But what about the big waves? The storms that feel like they're going to completely capsize us. This is where that practice of non-reaction evolves into something even more powerful: the art of building real, true resilience.
Now, this isn't about ignoring pain or just pretending it doesn't exist. Not at all. It's about facing it head on, walking right through that fire and coming out on the other side stronger.
This is the path of what you might call a spiritual warrior. You have to intentionally step into discomfort, push your limits over and over again. It's not about becoming bulletproof, it's about learning to kind of dance with the pain, to feel it without letting it own you and make your decisions for you. But this journey isn't just about building a tough exterior. The real work, the most important work, happens on the inside. It's all about turning our attention inward and becoming really familiar with our own minds.
We have to be brave enough to look at the parts of ourselves we'd much rather avoid. The shadows, the secrets, the hidden fears. It sounds scary, but that is the only path to true self-knowledge and ultimately to liberation. So as we become more aware of our inner world, we start to see a pattern. Some thoughts and feelings just weigh us down, right? It's like a heavy cloak of shame or fear. We can call that the force of restriction. And then others, they lift us up. It's like a fresh breeze of joy or inspiration. That's the force of liberation. This is such a powerful tool for self-reflection. It's a way to just check in with yourself and see which way the wind is blowing inside, Are you sailing with that current of joy, or are you stuck battling the waves of negativity? Okay, so we've done the inner work. We've identified the patterns that are holding us back. So, now what? Well, the answer is pretty simple, but it's probably not what you'd expect.
This is the great paradox of change. We always think we need to add something to our lives to be happy. But the real truth is, we need to let go of what's holding us back. It's like we need to empty our cup so that it can finally be filled with something new.
The path to self-mastery is absolutely a journey. It's not a destination. It's made up of all the small choices we make every single day. So, what will you choose to let go of today? What old story will you finally release to make room for a new one?
Follow and subscribe for the next tech part. Hit that subscribe button and follow us now.